So we are gonna go to the gym today. I don't know if I'm gonna title this gym vlog with a witch or whatever. I have no idea. But I thought that I want to start showing how I infuse my mundane everyday life with magic, because I think most of us would agree that our whole existence is magical when we decide to live with magic in our lives. Okay, so I also wanted to record this today because most of these ideas that I get, okay, I get so many ideas to record things and I write them down. But most of the things that you see me recording, not all of them, most of them, are spur of the moment. I just felt like I needed to do this today thing. Not all of them end up getting published because sometimes I abandon them halfway through. But I am gonna go to the gym today. I wanted to show off this cute shirt that I got because it is adorable, and unfortunately I got it from Amazon, but I want to be able to make my own clothing line one day. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. So meanwhile, okay, so check this out. I'm gonna have to, whatever. Damn, I don't know if I could show you the entirety of the shirt. Hold on. You have a beautiful soul. And then at the bottom it says, give it to me. This is so fucking cute. Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go to the gym. I gotta actually put my hair up because, I'll go to the gym with makeup on, but working out with my hair down is, something that I cannot stand, just because, getting sweaty and hot with hair down is just not my vibe. I haven't put any new like gauges in a while. I need to make sure I do it soon because my ears tend to want to close soon. I mean really fast. And then Bluetooth earpiece for music and stuff, so I don't have to listen to the music that the gym plays because it's like really random sometimes. But yeah, see you in a bit. So here I am just starting to warm up for my lifting sesh. Next to me is my sister. My warm-ups for these sessions are random. It really depends how my body's feeling that day, what I'm gonna do in the gym that day, and sometimes I base what I do in the gym that day on how my body feels according to this warm-up. This is actually one of my first workouts coming back from having oral surgery. So I had no idea how my body was going to respond. And it was with pain. But yeah, that's what that is. Now, this is me just getting a feel for the hack squat machine, which is a actual pretty friendly way to learn how to squat with a load on your back, as opposed to doing it with a barbell, which would be those like 45-pound straight bars. Only because if you're not 100% sure how to, check your form, you could injure yourself. And yeah, that stuff happens. But I did want to start talking about what's going on in my mind while I'm doing these things, not really explain how I'm doing them in terms of the physics of it all, or talk about what exercise it is. Maybe I'll do that another time. I think I do have maybe a few videos a while ago that I posted that does focus on exactly like this is workout and this is the name of this exercise, etc., etc. But yeah, so when I'm doing these things, if I am not trying to focus on a specific goal at that time with like my spell work or ritual work that isn't related to my body, then I would be kind of focusing on that and using it to build energy towards that purpose. But if I am trying to ground myself because I've been very much in my head during that day or that week or whatever, which is most likely the case in my case, I am a person who can get in her head and stay there a bit too long. So, grounding myself is a huge part of me staying sane and being able to function normally. So, as you can see, it was a very, very short workout because I started getting cramping in my quad, which is the muscle that's in the front of my leg above my knee. And that's due to the fact that I was out of the gym for an entire month and I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't even really stretching. I was just being a potato. And that's okay. I needed that time to rest. But it definitely showed when I got to the gym. So I decided to just finish off pretty quickly with what I was doing. And now you see me doing some hip bridges, which are really good for your glutes. And if you want to avoid some back problems, I suggest building some strong glutes. I can say that from personal experience, trust me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. A lot of the breathing that happens has a lot to do with where I'm pushing my energy in my body to. So, like, let's just say I am doing this exercise that you're seeing here. When I am raising my hips to the top, apart from making sure that I'm, trying to brace my core, I am also thinking about how planted my feet, specifically my heels in my case, how planted my feet are to the ground. I'm also thinking about how planted my upper back is to the ground, my hands and arms if I'm using them in that motion. And then I take an inhale, and depending on how I'm feeling that day, I may hold my breath through the movement and exhale on the way down or exhale at the top. It just really depends what I think my body needs. Listening to my body has really changed my relationship with it. It has changed my relationship with the way that I see workouts and fitness in general too. I used to actually only see going to the gym and doing workouts as a means to attain an aesthetic goal. And that is not the case anymore. And it feels so much better to not just be pursuing it for aesthetic reasons. It's also kind of like a dedication and a tribute to the new relationship that I am trying to establish with my body, which I think I'll talk about in another video. But yeah, just really breathing through the exercises, but also paying attention to what I'm trying to work on physically, but also mentally with my breath. I feel like I'm kind of rushing through this because I know this video isn't going to be that long, but maybe it's just going to be like a good intro into what I want to talk about later down the road. I have been doing a lot with breath work and working on meditation and trying to marry the two so that it's not a just mental experience for me anymore, which was definitely what it used to be. But also by doing so, I've also noticed how much more willing my body is to actually work with me. I did have moments in the past where I felt like I was working against my body. There was just a lot of hate towards my body, a lot of anger towards my body. And that's pretty fucking ridiculous when I think about it. But I'm also sharing this because I don't want to come on here and talk to you guys about how to be like this amazing, enlightened, got everything together person without giving you a background of where I come from and why I think and do and move the way that I do. I think that's giving. I don't think that's giving enough. It's like a disservice to anybody that's watching my content. But yeah, I think I'll stop here and I'll probably make this into like a series where I just do a voiceover while I'm doing workouts and talk more about my connection with my body and what I've been doing to establish that solid foundation and relationship with her, because she is a she, y'all. But yeah, I just kind of ended this with some more breath work and just really tried to zone in on my breath, even though there were noises around me. I wasn't focusing on that. I was letting it just kind of like, roll over me, kind of like, water off a duck's back. it's just something that's there, but it's not really affecting me. It's not really doing anything. And just connecting with my body and being happy that I'm able to move and do the things that I'm able to do, you know? And then maybe it'll inspire somebody to also build a loving, strong relationship with their body as well. Thanks for watching.